What's going on, guys? Satchy is here, and welcome to episode 51 of this Road to Division 1 series. So we have to do Division 1 yet again, and I did mention about changing one of the teams, and that will be happening later in this episode. So we came up against a Bundesliga team, a standard one, and this guy, yep, he nearly scored right there very early on. Don't know how Czech is producing these saves. In the last episode, he was just having amazing performances, and again today he was going to have some really good saves. But we did get through right there with Sturridge, and he did make it 1-0. A fantastic finish outside of the box. He's actually probably my favourite striker at the minute in terms of like scoring goals. He's very good at finishing at the minute. Don't really know how we didn't get a second right there. A good double save from the keeper. But we were fairly comfortable. We were getting plenty of chances. Thought we really should have had more goals. And then Sturridge really did well there to make it 2-0. It was very hard to get that header on target, but he did very well. So we were 2-0 up. But second half, it kind of slipped away a little bit there. He made it 2-1, but that was it. It did end 2-1. Not a lot happened in the game personally. There wasn't too many chances, to be fair, but I thought we just about deserved to win it. So we've won the first game. The second game we come up against a 3-4-1-2 BPL side, looking very strong. He's got Thiago Silva as well added in, and yeah, this was a much harder game. Kagawa really should have done better with that rebound, but it was kind of like bouncing, and he was on his weak foot. But we did go behind through a chip. I shouldn't have brought Czech out. I really should have waited. That was my bad pretty much. So I won't blame Czech at all. And we could have scored there. That was actually really close. If we could have got another header in. Unfortunately, we couldn't. And from that, he did manage to get quite a few passes together. And again, he did chip me, which was really annoying. And I didn't learn from my mistake. I brought Czech out, and he did make it 2-0. And yeah, this game was going from bad to worse. Again, he tried to chip me. Well, fortunately for me, Czech finally saved it. But yeah, he was getting chance after chance towards half-time. He did make it 3-0. Very nice first touch there. And a very nice finesse goal from Benteke to make it 3-0. And yeah, it just wasn't going in for us. We were missing some decent chances like that one. That one really should have went in. Try the bicycle kick, didn't work. That one just glanced wide. And as we went more attacking to try and get back into the match, he did lob me from 45 yards-ish to make it 4-0 to completely seal the game. And then I kind of just fell asleep, really. I just couldn't be bothered with this game anymore, and he did end up winning 6-0. Personally, I didn't think I deserved to lose by that much, but for sure he deserved to win. Like he dominated me for a large part of that game, but 6-0 was a little harsh on me, I would think. So for this third match, we did switch the team around to the team that's actually been playing the better of the two teams, and then we come up against another Bundesliga team with 3 team of the seasons. Personally, that defense didn't look amazing. You know, yes, he's got 3 blue cards, but I would rather have like Boateng, Hummels, and Neuer, to be honest, and then 3 blues. And we did get through with Bar. Somehow he didn't finish that, and that really just set the tone for this match. Like, we couldn't finish. He really should have got that header in. Personally, it was a very good chance. Half time, not really much happening. We did have the better of the play, but he was having a lot of possession for sure. Torre, like Bar, really should have been putting that away, and we were going to be punished later on for that, because you can't be missing those sort of chances in Division 1. And it just rolled out to Alaba. Very fortunate for him, and he did make it 1-0. And yeah, it's really annoying that we couldn't finish, but we got it to Bar, and this time he did finally finish. And I was thinking, why couldn't you finish the other shot if you finished that one? But it did not matter. He made it 2-1 not long after we made it 1-0. And yeah, this was a really frustrating game. And the way it was going, that would be our second loss in 3 games. So again, it's not going well, and it did actually end 2-1. Not a lot of chances in the game, not a lot of highlights to show you. Personally, I thought I deserved to win that, really, or at least get a draw out of it. But that is it for the 2 BPL teams. I have sold a bunch of players now. We've sold Oscar for 3,800. We sold Baines for 1,100. We sold Walker for 1,600. Vertonghen for 1,100, Kabul for 1,000, Mignolet for 750, Nani for 2,200, Koscielny for 3,300, Ramirez for 1,800, and finally we've got 50k for Ericsson, Inform Ericsson. That was amazing. So that gave me plenty of coins to spend for this team. This is the Serie A team that I've made. We've got Handanovic, we've got normal Chiellini, normal upgraded Benatia. We got Constant, we got a Barte as well that you're going to see in a sec. This is basically the team I use for wages, just without any team of seasons or man of the matches. I'm sure it's going to work really well. Maybe not as well as my team for my wages, but it should be a pretty decent team. We got El Shaarawy there, and obviously we've got the two sweaty bastards up top. We've got a Barbo and Balotelli, who I really think are going to do a very good job for me. And I also have made a super BPL team as such. I've combined the two BPL teams together to make one team that I hope will really get me some wins, just like the Serie A sweat team that I do have. So here it is. There you go. That is the team that I've got. I've got Cech in goal. We've got David Luiz, Company, Clichy and Richards. They're the four best defenders for me. In the midfield, we've got Yaya Toure, Walcott, Schürrle, and Kagawa. And up top, we've got Eto'o and Sturridge. I did keep Bar, Hernandez, Fellaini, and De Bruyne because I felt they were all good players and I wanted to keep them just in case if some of these players are not playing as well. But that is kind of like my super BPL team that I have made out of the two that I did play with for so long. But I needed a change because I haven't won Division 1 yet and I've done it like 4 or 5 times and I think it's about time we try and get this thing done for once and for all. I'm kind of tired of doing this series now. It's gone on for too long. I just want to get it done. So we came up against a Serie A team looking fairly dangerous, but I normally play pretty well against 3 at the back teams personally. And this was quite an open game, to be fair. Pretty much 2 Serie A teams going against each other. We did use the Barbo, well, basically this Serie A team. And we did actually get through here to Balotelli, who did manage to slot that home. First game, he gets his first goal. And I was feeling like I was comfortable with this team. I've played plenty of games with this team on my other account. Unfortunately, he did make it 1-1. And I have to remember, I don't have 2 team of the season centre-backs in my team. So I need to make sure I defend better. But yeah, Balotelli restored the lead. Very, very good finish from him. He's looking very impressive already in his first game. Nice bit of dribbling from closer. Nearly got him back into the match half-time. He had the better share of the stats, really. He was getting quite a few chances. But fortunately, we did have Handanovic, who is a god. Nearly as good as Cech, in my opinion. One of the best in the game. Unfortunately, he just got too many chances, pretty much. And he was bound to go in eventually. And he did manage to make it 2-2. Not sure who actually scored that. It might be Barzagli. But here we go. Here is the aids from the chip. It did hit the bar, but somehow it went in. But again, he just equalised. Every time we scored, he equalised. And it was getting really, really annoying. And towards the end, guess what happens? He gets through. And yeah, that is shocking defending. I really thought he could have got that clear. But no, Tevez gets the goal. And in the last attack of the game, we had to just chip that over. Let a Barbo try and get that. And he managed to chip it in to get us a draw. It doesn't really matter because we can't win Division 1. We had to win every single game. So we don't have a chance. But I'm going to use this division to really try out the team, try out both teams, get used to them in Division 1, and hopefully next time we can really go for it. So thank you for watching, guys. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.